Hey all you Let's Play fans, Baltus MC, bringing you more Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. So we made it out of the ice pyramid off screen, and as you can see, everything is all lush and green, and I fucking hate it. It just doesn't look right. It's like I preferred everything when it was a winter wonderland, but that might just be me. In any case, let's go ahead and check out Aquarian and see how it's doing. Alright, everything looks beautiful here now, and this old lady is doing well. So how about that? Also, one thing I always thought was funny is that once you restore the Crystal of Water, that plant that was in the center of town, it disappears. It's like the instant everything thawed, everyone's like, shit, let's break out the flowers and start planting. Doesn't make any sense, but you still can buy the cure potions from that old guy in the inn if you want them. Alright, let's go ahead and head to Phoebe's house, steal her heal potions, because why the hell not? And let's see how she's doing. Thanks, have you met Grandpa? He's in the tunnel under this house. I'll go down there and see him then. So she rushed all this way here just to come home and stare at her bed. You don't make any sense, Phoebe. Okay, also, as I was making my way out of the ice pyramid off screen, I picked up any chest that I could along the way, and that got me back up to 99 bombs, so that's rather nice. Spencer is a good friend of Captain Max. They're both kind of weird. Well, maybe they're lovers. Have you thought about that, you little shit? Whee! That's rather fun. Something I have to do every single time that I save the Crystal of Water. Okay, so let's head down here to Spencer's place. Yeah, this is one of my biggest fantasies when I was a kid, having something like this underneath your house. I mean, look at this big cavernous cave with this huge waterfall. I can't imagine this would be really comfortable to live above, because not only would it be extremely cold, but imagine hearing this waterfall all night. You need to be having to deal with things like the foundation rotting and mold and shit. But then again, it is a Final Fantasy game, so I guess you can get away with things like this. Check out this area. And hey, that must be Spencer. Let's go ahead and say hi. The ice has melted. How did it happen? Phoebe and I restored the Crystal of Water's light. Then you're the knight in the prophecy. The shield has found its owner. What the hell are you talking about? A shield used by a knight in days gone by. Captain Mac found it. Captain Mac? I've heard that name before. For years, Mac's been studying a prophecy. On his way back from doing some research, the lake dried up and his ship ended up on a rock ledge. But that's no problem. If we dig from here, we'll be able to reach the ship. Anyway, here's a key. The shield is hidden in the focus tower. And with that, we get the Venus key. Excellent. By the way, Fireberg's been having some strong earthquakes lately. That's a weird thing to say to me. Anyways, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and meet you outside. Okay, so now that we're back outside of Aquaria, let's head off to the left here. Yeah, now, as you can see, since everything's thawed, we can actually access up here now that those ice crystals are gone. And we want to head here to this battlefield in particular. Let's go ahead and fight it. Alright, in this battlefield we have Fanquids, and sometimes you'll come across Fanquids that have a Sphinx with them. If you come across that, just run from battle. It's like you want to just take on the Fanquids by themselves. Because, yeah, they just take one jumbo bomb and they're dead. Excellent. So you know the drill. I'm going to go ahead and fight this down to 1 and see you in 1 moment. Alright, so we only have one more battle here left at this battlefield, so let's go ahead and take it on then. Yeah, another thing I want to mention too, if you're fighting the Fanquid and Sphinx together, sometimes they can get an unexpected attack on you, and the Sphinx will use Riddle on you and confuse you, so that's the other reason why you want to run away from that battle. Just not worth it. Oh, fuck you, Fanquid. Having squid tonight. And for cleaning out this battlefield, we get the Exit spell. This spell is really useful. Not only can we use it to get out of dungeons without having to walk through them again, but we can use these against enemies, or use this spell against enemies in battle, and it will instantly kill them. The only problem is if you use the Exit spell on an enemy to kill them, you're not going to get the experience that they would give you. So do keep that in mind. In any case, though, we want to head down this way, and we can enter the focus tower through this particular entrance. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, there's a reason we want to head down here first, and you'll see it in just a moment. But hey, it's the old man. Some awful news made Captain Mac race from his home. Anyway, seek Reuben in Fireberg. I don't feel like a sandwich right now. Say, what's this statue for? And he runs off. Typical. But before we do anything with this statue here, you can see that we have a doorway here that we can blow open. And with Venus key in hand, we can actually open this chest here to get the Venus shield. Excellent. Let's check that out. As you can see, it's 5 defense more powerful than our last shield, and it protects versus blind, I think that's what that symbol is. I'm not too certain. I always get the symbols in this game mixed up. Okay, so with this statue, what we want to go ahead and do is push it down here, and then right into that spot right there. And you'll see why here in a moment. And over here we have another big chest, which contains the Blizzard spell. Yeah, that's going to be really useful as we head over towards the Fireberg area. If you couldn't tell by the name Fireberg. Okay, so we're done here in this part of the focus tower. Let's make our way out. So yeah, now we just want to go ahead and go all the way around here. And also, I'm going to do the battlefields off-screen. I don't feel like doing those on-screen anymore, unless the battlefield has something in it that I want to show you guys, like a spell or an item. Because it's just not worth it doing those on-screen. It's like, they're really annoying. Yeah, might as well grab the explosives from there. And since we picked up the river coin in the ice pyramid, yeah, we can open that doorway there. So yeah, the reason why we wanted to go in the other entrance first is because of this. Yeah, once you push that statue there, it stays there. I think if you screw up and push it anywhere else, it will reset back to its starting position. So that's kind of handy-dandy, keeps it from getting trapped permanently. And you can get cure potions there if you'd like them. Always nice to have. And here we are in the Fireberg area, which you'll immediately notice is rather annoying, because every single time that you move to another spot, you get an earthquake. Yeah, that's not going to get old fast. But first off, let's go ahead and check out Fireberg. Alright, listen to that music. Real swanky. A guy came in saying he could open any lock. That's rather vague. We'll have to have a look around. This old guy here, if you talk to him, he'll sell you explosives. That is, if you need any. Most important thing, though, is this guy right here. Because you come up here and talk to him, he will sell you seeds. Excellent. I want to make sure that I grab plenty of those. Let's grab 20. Why the fuck not? So yeah, now we have practically an unlimited source of magic charges. That's beautiful. And hey, check this out. It's Tristram. Nice to see you again, kid. That must have been the guy that woman at the entrance of town was talking about. What do you have to say? Want to listen to this band? Why, sure. Oh, man. Listen to those sweet tunes. That's a lot of music coming out of just 2 guitars and a drum set. Let's get out of here. That music's awful. Okay, next thing that we want to do here in Fireberg is head into this house, because this is Reuben's house. The volcano seemed odd, so my husband Arion climbed it with his friend. But his buddy freaked out, ran home, and locked himself in. A boulder is keeping us from saving Arion. I don't know why, but the way that she talks there, it just doesn't seem right. It seems rather awkward. You're Reuben, huh? Well, how do you know? Just by looking at him? Have you heard about the Crystal of Fire? I can't deal with that now. I've got to help Dad. Well, why don't you let me help you? He's stuck behind a boulder. There'd be no problem if we had a mega grenade, but only my dad's friend can use them. Where's the guy's house? In this town, but he shut himself in. Well, we'll pay him a visit anyway. Come on! And with that, we get Reuben in our party. And first thing you'll notice is he's a house. He's got a lot of HP. Also, let's go ahead and check out his armor and shit. You can see he doesn't have really good defense here, except for his flame armor that protects him versus fire, and he's just got a regular steel helm as well. But for his weapon here, yeah, look at that attack power. This Morning Star actually counts as an axe type, which will be useful against some enemies that are actually weak versus axes. But yeah, he's got 147 attack power on that thing. Now, there is one thing that I should address in this game, and I mentioned it before, is when you get a different character in your party after one is already left, you get a glitch in this game. As you can see, looking at his elemental and special defenses, he still has the defenses that Phoebe had, and that will transfer over to battle. So even though his armor, as you saw, protects him versus fire, he will be weak versus fire because that's not in his elemental defenses. Now, the way around this glitch is you have to save the game. Go ahead and do that, and you have to reset it, and that will reset his status back to normal. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that and see you back here in 1 second. Alright, and we're back, and as you can see, I got that glitch fixed. So now Reuben is actually strong versus fire attacks. Yay for that! I guess you can see that's this game's way of saying, hey, you've been playing for too long, turn the game off. But it is rather fucking annoying, especially if you're doing a Let's Play of this game. Ooh, check it out. Remember what I said when you come across a house that looks like this and has a woman walking around like that? If you talk to her, alright, she can sell us a battle axe. Give me that shit. So now we actually have a weapon that instantly negates the knight sword that we picked up. Because you can see the attack power, it's 15 better. Yeah, it still doesn't put us up close to where Reuben is, even at all. Because, yeah, Reuben is just a powerhouse when it comes to physical attacking. Yeah, he's quite unlike Phoebe, who is a spell user. Okay, so now we actually want to head towards the center of town. Get our cat claw out, and see if we can find this guy that Reuben was talking about. Oh no, the door is locked. Well, what are we gonna do? Well, if you remember, the woman at the entrance of town said there's a guy in here, says he can open any lock. Well, how convenient to the plot, right? Hey, Tristram, help us out. What's up? We went to the house in the pit, but the guy wouldn't let us in. You two want in? Then take this. Alright, with that we get the multi-key. I like how he doesn't even ask why we went in that house. He just gives us this tool. It's like, here, break into the guy's house. Well, I don't give a shit. It's like, you're a crazy man, Tristram. Okay, so now we can actually open this doorway. Alright, you have some answering to do here, buddy. I ran when I saw the monsters in the volcano. A huge boulder fell and trapped Arion. Only a mega grenade can free him. How do you use one? Just throw it! And with that, we get mega grenades. Go through the abandoned mine to reach the boulder. Seriously, that's all we needed to learn with these mega grenades? Just throw them! Sounds difficult, right? This game sometimes. Alright, check this out. Before we climb up there, let's check out this secret passage. Excellent, right? For the longest time, I didn't know how to reach that chest. I thought you had to get there from some other way. But I found that out when I was just searching around online. Not that useful, since it just leads to heal potions, as you saw. So now that we have everything that we can get here in town, let's head back outside. And before we head to the left, I want to head down here to this particular battlefield. Let's go ahead and fight it. Check this out, we got a sting rat. One thing that's interesting about the battlefields over here on this side of Fireberg is it has unique enemies that you don't see anywhere else besides in these battlefields. So I think that's kind of odd. You have the hedgehog type enemies there, the sting rats, and a bright slime dude there called Ooze, I think. And up here we have plant man enemies, which is just a palette swap of the tree enemies that we came across earlier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fight this down to 1 and see you back here in a second. Okay, so we only have one more battle here left to do, so let's go ahead and take it down. And also that slime enemy that's here, it's called a jelly. You know, just in case you're curious about that. Okay, and for cleaning out this battlefield, we get the Gemini Crest. Not immediately useful for us right now, but it is something that we can use. Alright, fuck these battlefields. We want to be heading off to the left here. Alright, we can't go down or up yet, so let's head off to the left. Now before we go up there to that mine area, we want to stop here at this battlefield in particular. Now the enemies here are going to be rather tough for us, because as you can see, sometimes they can get the jump on us. Man, that is really freaking annoying. It's like I'm just going to run from that battle. Yeah, usually it's the fights with the red caps here, where they get an unexpected attack on you. You get red caps and I believe dragon-type enemies called Flazzards here. It's like we will be seeing these guys in later dungeons in this area. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear out this battlefield down to 1, and I'll see you back here in just a moment. Okay, so we just have one more battle here left to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, here's the Flazzard enemy. Yeah, one thing I should mention, I might as well show off the Blizzard spell for you guys. Yeah, one thing I should mention about this battlefield is it's probably the hardest battlefield that we've come across at this point in the game. I love that attack. It's like, attack you with a snowman! Kind of reminds me of Super Mario RPG. With the snowy attack. And there we go. Yeah, this is a really annoying battlefield, but it is worth it to clear it out because, look at that, we get the Thunder Spell, our very first wizard spell in the game. Yeah, we only have like 3 or 4 charges for it. I'm not too certain on that. Oh, I did get a level off-screen too, clearing out this battlefield, so that's rather nice. Okay, actually I don't need to head back to Fireberg, fuck that, I got all sorts of seeds on me. Okay, before we head into the mine, yeah, we're all healed up. Let's go ahead and use a seed on ourselves. Get us back to normal. Yeah, we have 4 wizard spell charges. So that'll be kind of nice. And here we are in the mine. Now, first thing that we want to do, there is another weapon that we can get in this place. So let's head towards there first. Alright, got some new enemies here. We've got red bones and a zombie. Let's see here. Now, I know the zombies are weak versus the Thunder Spell, but the red bones here, I think they are only weak versus the Blizzard Spell. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, at this point in the game, we do have to be a little bit more cautious about what we do, because these battles aren't as easy as they were before. You have to use a little more strategy than we did in the past. Also, let's go ahead and show off the Mega Grenade, what we can do with it. Yeah, look at that! You can actually throw grenades now. Okay, so once we reach over here, we got this little elevator that we can go down. Whee! Now we want to head over here to this cave that's blocked up, because there's a very useful item behind there. Alright, blow your ass up. Yeah, the thing with that battle axe that we got is that we're probably not going to be using it that much. For the most part, to keep up with Reuben, we're going to want to have out either the Mega Grenades or we're going to want to be single-targeting enemies with the Blizzard spell. Yeah, we want to kill off that mummy there because he has a lot of status attacks. And that is one thing that Reuben does lack, is that he has no way of protecting himself versus status attacks. So it's kind of funny how when we had Phoebe, we were like the physical attacker and she was the spell user. Well, now with Reuben in our party, it's kind of switched around. He's going to be the attacker and we're going to be magic support. Alright, we got red caps here. Yeah, I can't finish them off with thunder, unfortunately. So we'll just go ahead and use Blizzard there. Yeah, I think these red caps have a few status attacks as well. I think they can confuse you. It's like way too many fucking enemies in this game that have the confuse ability. It's like outside of that and the petrify attacks, those are like the 2 main things that are going to kill you in this game. And I might as well show off the exit spell, why not? It's like, even though I'm not going to get any experience, it is rather funny when you use it. Just watch this. I don't know why, I just love that sound effect of it the spell building up and then right afterwards. Okay, got one more red bone enemy here to take out. Well, technically two. And blow your ass up. As you can see, they are guarding a chest, which contains the Charm Claw. So we finally have our level 2 claw in this game. Let's go ahead and check that out. It's definitely stronger than the Cat Claw was, and it can cause a few more status ailments. It can put enemies to sleep, blind them, and that one yellow thing that looks like a snowflake, that actually is paralysis. And it can cause confusion as well. Pretty neato-indeedo. Okay, now that we have this in hand, let's get heading out of here. Unfortunately, to head to the next area of this place, we have to head back towards the start. But there is a quick way of getting back there, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, what the hell did happen there? There we go. For some reason I couldn't see the cursor. Alright, use thunder here, because these zombies are actually weak versus thunder. Oh, it is just so beautiful. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why you want to spend all your money on getting seeds back in Fireberg. It's like, I'm not going to worry about all the other caves and pathways here. I just want to go right to where I need to go. Okay, we're back here at the start. So we want to take that elevator and head down here. Yeah, more of these zombie fuckers. I can take care of you. Yeah, that is just beautiful. I fucking love that. Yeah, we're going to be getting a ton of shit here in the Fireberg area. A lot of very useful things. Yeah, we got a red cap in the mix there. It's like, I'll go ahead and take care of the zombies. You take care of the red cap. Oh, mucus. That's disgusting. Get out of here with that shit. You spit on me. Might as well go ahead and cure up. Don't have to worry about my charges, thankfully. Then we just use the claw to climb up here and take the path upward. Ah, you fucking zombies, man. Just get out of my grill. I find it funny that they're called zombies when they're quite clearly mummies. But I think there is an enemy that we come across later on that's a palette swap of the zombies that's actually called Mummy. So, whatever. And we picked up another level from that fight. So, can't complain about that. Ah, more red bones. Let's go ahead and get out the grenades here. There we go. And same with you, buddy. Ah, and it looks like we have what looks like a boss over here. So before I fight him, we can go ahead and use another seed here. Get ourselves back to full, and let's take him on. Yeah, this guy is Jin. And what we want to do first off, whenever we have one of these battles, is we want to take care of his buddies here on the side. That way we don't have to worry about pot shots from them. Alright, there we are. It's just you and me now, buddy. And he has some rather nasty attacks. We're going to be put on heal duty most of the time. Let's see here. Go ahead and use Thunder on him. He doesn't actually have a particular weakness. So I just use up all your Thunder charges on him, I guess. Actually, I'm not too certain. I think, yeah, Thunder does 589. And let's go ahead and use Cure on ourselves. Reuben, you attack. Well, that's gonna put us out of commission. Thank you, you fucking asshole. Go ahead and use life on us. Yeah, this guy's attacks are gonna be brutal on us since we don't have any sort of fire defense. I want to see how much damage the bombs will actually do against him. So he had 589. It's actually a little bit better just to use the bombs on him. Yeah, you might think, oh, let's go ahead and use Blizzard on him. It's like, well, it actually doesn't do anything. It's like, good lord. It's like we just got out of the ice pyramid where we were starting to get strong, and we ended up back in an area where we're just getting our ass kicked left and right here. Alright, so we're back at full. Like, that's gonna fucking matter, though. Alright, let's go ahead and finish him off. Alright, hopefully he doesn't have too much left here. Yeah, there we go. I'm starting to get worried about Reuben's health. We got a decent chunk of experience out of that, too. 1,100. Pretty damn good. Alright, you can come out here, get some chests to refill our stuff. And hey, that must be Arion. We're close enough to blow up the boulder. Dad, stand back! We did it! Reuben, I knew you'd save me. Well, it kind of looked like you weren't trapped at all. It looked like you could just walk around that boulder. But whatever. Please head home to Mom. Right, you two be careful. Baltus, let's return to Fireberg. Alright, instead of walking out of this area, watch this. That spell just makes me jizz. Alright, so now that we blew that boulder out of the way, look at this. We can actually access down here to the sealed temple. Hey, it's that old guy again. Do you have 10 GP for a cup of coffee? And he runs away. What is the point of that? You know, normally when you play a Final Fantasy game and you come across something called a sealed temple, it has some cool monsters and shit in it. All we get here is some potions and a guy that wants coffee. Fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, as you notice, we can use our Gemini crest that we got from that one battlefield to come over here to the Wintry Temple. Very neat. Yeah, we passed by that earlier, but I didn't bother to mention it because there's nothing that you can do there. Yeah, you can actually use that sealed temple there to fill up on cure and heal potions if you'd like. It's like, I'm not going to worry about it, though. Well, speaking of curing up, might as well do so. Yeah, I just love being able to use these seeds and not have to give a damn. It's really nice. So let's go ahead and check on Reuben's dad, see how he's doing. I forgot to tell you, the Crystal of Fire is in the Lava Dome. Well, I'm pretty sure it is. Thanks, Arion made it back. Pfft. It's like, you're welcome, I guess? I don't know, that seemed rather insincere. Okay, so let's get heading out of here. Yeah, what I'm probably going to do off-screen is deal with all these battlefields. All of them here, except for one in the Fireberg area, they will give you experience as a reward. So that's kind of nice. I might just fight them down to 1 and save the experience for that double leveling trick off-screen. So what awaits us here in the volcano, where we're going to have to find out in the next video, so stay tuned for more Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.